Welcome to YouTube channel. Today class for BCOM Computer Applications first year semester 1. Subject Fundamentals of Information Technology. Today's topic is Output Devices of Computer by G. Srinivas Reddy, lecturer in computers, Government Degree College, Siddipet. So earlier classes discussed about the computers, introduction, history and components, and yesterday's class was input devices of computer system. The today class is output devices of computer system. Here the whatever the work or job performed with the computer, we need a result. Such results can be used for different purposes. So to get the result from the computer, after processing it, we need output. Such output can be extracted, or such outputs will get with help of the devices. Such devices are called output devices. Here I am giving a definition of output devices. Before that, how the processing cycle can be done in the computer. Once again we will see, that is, computer is an electronic machine which takes input, process it and gets the output. So today we learn about the output devices which gives the results or output from the computer. Then definition of output means data that has been processed into useful form. The data, in other words, the data that has been processed into a useful form is called output. Simply, suppose if you want to prepare a letter, that letter can be prepared with the computer by typing it, that is with help of the input device keyboard. Once the letter is completed, that is, you are storing or saving in the computer various locations of the computer. If you want to get that letter in the form of paper, that is hard copy. In the form of display, electronic display, that is called soft copy. For the soft copy purposes, different devices are using, and hard copy purpose also different devices are using. Both are giving the output, both are giving results. So both comes under part of the output devices only. Here the computers provides the output in the form of text, audio, video, graphics. Output device. We'll see definition of once again output devices: any type of hardware component that conveys information to one or more people. The definition given by the persons Shelley and Vermont. Output devices are hardware devices that display or present information to the user or other people. That means maybe display, maybe printing on paper. Both are output device only. Both results are outputs only. Output devices, let's say computer to communicate with you. The devices which are used to display the data to the user either in the form of hard copy or soft copy are called output devices. Simply we have to say the device which provides output in the form of hard copy or soft copy, such devices are called output devices. When the user giving some instructions or data, whatever, the user need to know what the data or commands are giving to the computer. Such data or commands are displaying on the screen, that is in the form of output. So that means to communicate with the computer, input devices are for giving instructions, and what the instructions are given to the computer by observing on visual display devices. So the input devices are for giving input, at the same time the results in the form of output. Then examples of output device are monitor, printer, speaker, headphone. Here monitor is the display unit, printer is used to get the hard copy on paper, speakers to know the audio, headphones are using both purpose. Audio, it includes a mic that will be treated as a microphone. So the headphones may be with microphone or without microphone. With microphone means it includes input and output. The microphone will be treated as an input device, the headphones will be treated as output devices which are for audio purpose. Speakers also get the result in the form of audio. All these output devices we will discuss elaborately. That is types of input, that is hard copy and soft copy. Simply the result or output in the form of electronic form to view, that is soft copy. The data result or output in the form of paper or printing on paper is called hard copy. In some situations we need soft copy, in some situations we need hard copy. To get the hard copy, to get the soft copy, different type of output device are using. Such devices here discussing. Then hard copy output produced on a paper or some material that can be touched and carried for being shown to others, permanent in nature and can be kept in paper files or can be looked at a later time when the person is not using the computer. The output printed on paper is called hard copy output. Simply we know that the output or result from the computer on the basis of paper. That means the computer prints the text or images, whatever the result, on paper through a printer. Such copy is called hard copy. If it is stored in the form of electronic form and it is viewed with help of the computer is called soft copy. The hard copy can be viewed without using the computer. Then soft copy output. A soft copy is the unprinted digital document file. It can usually be viewed through an appropriate editing program such as word processing programs, database programs, or presentation software. Depending on the file type, the output shown on display screen is called soft copy output. Most of the audience today listening my class are seeing all these PowerPoint presentations. These all are soft copies only. Whatever the voice, video, PowerPoint presentation, all comes under part of the soft copy outputs. Here we'll say types of output devices, that is display devices, that is soft copy display devices, printers which are used to print the material on paper, that is hard copy purpose, speakers, headphone, earbuds, these are the audio devices. We get the audio or sound from the computer through these devices. In addition to this output device, other output device are there. All these devices can be discussed now. Here we'll see output devices, that is basically we observe that monitor and printing devices, speaker, headphones and others, simply given above as a list form that can be placed as a structure form of output devices. Then come to display devices, that is television, CRT monitor, LCD technology monitor, LED technology monitor, TFT LCD. That is, in the TFT LCD means again two types are there: flat panel displays and gas plasma. All these different type of devices developed by using different type of technology. The technology development reduces the cost of the device and provides the efficiency and more perfect images, to display perfect images, more different colors, etc. can be added one by one. Here television is also connected to the computer by using a device that will be also provides the display, nothing but works as a visual display unit. And different type of technologies we are using, that is cathode ray technology, liquid crystal display, and light emission display technologies. Presently we are observing different type of output devices, different type of monitors, different type of TVs, etc. Here monitor is also called as visual display unit, VDU. Simply everyone we call as monitor. Monitor is the output device. It is also called as visual display device to present output information in the form of text, graphics, or video on the monitor screen. There are two kinds of monitors, that is flat panel or LCD monitor, and the other older technology, that is CRT models. CRT means cathode ray tube. Compare with the LCD LED monitors, CRT monitors are big in size, and moreover, compare with the LCD LED technology, the picture may not efficient. Compare with these two. Earlier CRT is all CRT is also a suitable, CRT is useful, but the advanced technology came into force. The CRT monitors will be outdated devices because of its technology or its size. Those devices will be considered as a outdated device. We'll observe this about CRT devices. Simply the technology they are such devices are using cathode ray tube. It is basically a vacuum tube with an electronic gun and fluorescent screen. A coating of red, green, and blue are used to form images in the form of light emitted from the fluorescent screen. So how the CRT works means, it contains a basically vacuum tube with electronic gun and a fluorescent screen. Such screen coated with the primary colors, that is red, green, and blue, applying light with the help of the light on fluorescent screen. We should get the different colors as per the computer processed it. That means generally the computer takes the input, such input as usually we are observing or the monitor displaying on it. Such matter displaying based on the CRT technology only. So it contains the green, blue, and the red, green, blue primary colors combination. So we observe such images, text, etc. in the form of output by using CRT monitors. Then LCD technology. This is known as liquid crystal display. is the technology used for displays in notebook and other smaller computers like light emitting diode and gas plasma technologies. LCDs allow display to be much thinner than cathode ray tube technology. Compare with the CRT, LCD and LED technology monitors are very thin because of using such technology. Those LCD and LED replaces the CRT technology. The CRT technology occupies the more space than LCD and LED. So here the technology is different. Technology is changed automatically. The size of the computer, size of the monitor reduced here. Then one more technology is there, TFT LCD. This is thin film transistor liquid crystal display. TFT LCD means thin film transistor. LCD is similar to liquid crystal display, but here the additional TFT came. TFT stands for thin film transistor. It is used in LCDs, and LCDs came into thin flat display device made of color pixels arrayed in front of light source. So back light is there, before the light a thin flat display device having color pixels. When applying a light on it, it displays the image, text, whatever the output to show that can be reflected on the screen. The advantage of LCD monitors is less space, occupies less space, moreover low power and low cost also. Then the next one is the gas plasma display, a type of thin display screen called a flat panel display used in some older portable computers. A gas plasma display works by sandwiching neon gas between two plates. Each plate is coated with a conductive print. This is about the glass plasma technology. It is also a monitor. Here the technology used glass plasma. Simply to say, it is a display screen called a flat panel display. It is used in older portable computers purpose. A gas plasma display works by sandwiching neon gas. This is the technology. Such gas can be placed between two plates. Each plate is coated with a conductive point. Based on such technology, we are observing that output with this output device. Then printers, generally different places, that may be banks, business purpose, education purpose, wherever you are wherever you will go, there the different type of printers we are observing. Such printers are using to take print from the computer on paper. Generally the output in the form of paper is known as hard copy. The output in the form of electronic form is called soft copy. And different type of printers are using for different ways. An output device that produces text and graphics on a physical medium such as paper or transparency film. So that means the prints may be on paper or may be on transparency film. Here we know that hard copy, soft copy. Hard copy is print out, soft copy is the electronic form that is displaying on monitor. Then the output may be in two modes, that is portrait versus landscape. If the paper print on vertical manner, that is portrait. If it is in horizontal manner, that comes under landscape mechanism. Users may get prints or any one of two modes. Then printing requirements varying depends upon the business requirements and printing quality. Let's see one by one. Types of printers, that is non-impact printers. uh, Here, based on printers technology, two types, that is non-impact printers and impact printers. Some of the non-impact printers are inkjet printer, laser printer, thermal printers, mobile printers, platters and large format printers, photo printer, and impact printers. The example for impact printers are dot matrix printers. Here we'll see one by one, that is about the non-impact printers. Known mechanism strikes the paper, spray tiny drops of ink onto the paper. Both black and white and color. Resolution measured in dots per inch, DPI, dots per inch. Speed measured in pages per minute, ppm, pages per minute. Nozzle spray ink much quieter than impact printers. Inkjet, examples are inkjet printers. For non-impact printers, instead of striking on paper, just non-impact printers spray powder or ink on paper according to the characters or images. In such way, we are getting a image or text on paper. Such type of printers are called non-impact printers. Here some of the points are listed here about the non-impact printers. That is, here no mechanism is there to strike on paper. Instead, spray tiny drops of ink onto the paper, maybe powder onto the paper. With help of the non-impact printers, we may get black and white or color prints also should get with the non-impact printers. Here the resolutions measured, the quality of the printing quality can be measured in DPI. DPI means dots per inch, and speed measured, printing speed measured in ppm, papers per minute. Here for the prints can be done, or printing mechanism can be done through spraying ink by the nozzles. Moreover, these while printing, these can be uh, having less noisy compared with the impact printers. The examples for non-impact printers, inkjet and laser printers. We'll see about the inkjet printer. An inkjet printer is a type of non-impact printer that forms characters and graphics by spraying tiny drops of liquid ink onto a piece of paper. Inkjet printers have become a popular type of color printer for use in the home. Inkjet printers allow the users to get prints black and white, or users may get prints on color mode also. These are in small size and useful for home based or for small business purposes. These are easy to carry. Here the printer cost is very low, but printing cost is very high, because the color filled with cartridges to spray it, such cartridge cost is very high and provides less prints for each cartridge. That means the printer cost may be 2 to 3,000, or below 2,000 is possible, but cartridge cost is also 1,000 to 1,500. With the 1,000 to 1,500, we may get the maximum 100 copies only. That is based on the colors used for a printing purpose. If you are printing images, photos, etc., you should get less copies only. So that means inkjet printer Printer cost is low, but maintenance cost is very high due to its uh, color cartridges cost. Color cartridges are expensive than other cost of the printing. Then inkjet printers having such 4 types of cartridges built in it. These 4 cartridges spray the ink according to the requirements of the image or photo, spray on paper. Based on this, we should get the prints on paper, that is color and black and white. Then mobile printer. These are mobile printers are much smaller. That means name itself is saying mobile, easy to carry, easy to travel, and requires a small battery backup. With help of that battery backup with power supply, we should get the prints. These are lightweight printers that allows a mobile user to print from laptop or mobiles or handheld computers while traveling. These are not for large prints. For little bit of work, little bit of prints purpose, generally the such mobile printers can be used. This purpose is to say this type of mobile printers are also available in the market. Here we have to see that. Then laser printers. Most of the organizations in most of the places we are using these laser printers. The name itself it is saying to print the copies. Such printers are using laser beam technology. It is also a non-impact printer. This provides prints with high speed and with high quality. The laser printers are available in black and white and color technology also. Here it's provides high quality resolution, that is 300 dots per inch to 1200 dots per inch. Per inch dots are increased automatically. It improves the quality of the image, quality of the print, quality of the text. It stores entire page before printing it. Postscript operates much apply on mission. So the printing can be done with help of the toner. The toner contains a powder to spray on paper according to the text or images which is to be prints on paper. This is about the laser printers. Simply we have to know this. These printers cost is maybe high compared with the inkjet printers, but maintenance cost is low because the cartridge cost is lesser than cartridges cost of inkjet printers. And compare with the inkjet printers, these provides with high quality with high speed printers. These also provides doesn't provide any noisy while printing noise. Then come to dot matrix printers. These are using in banks and some of the supermarkets, some of the shops. So here the printer cost may be high, but printing cost is very low because with help of one ribbon we may get 1000 or more than 1000 copies of printing. Generally one color can be printed. If the ribbon is red color, we should get the text in red color. If we use blue ribbon, we should get blue color on white paper, blue color text. If we use black ribbon, we should get black text on paper. If you should green color, you should get the green text. Any one of the color, that is depends upon the ribbon which is used on printer. The dot matrix printers are impact. All laser and inkjet printers are non-impact printers, but the dot matrix printer is the impact printer, because the dot matrix printer having a head, the head built in with pins. Such pins can be pressed on a ribbon on paper. So that means between the head and paper, ribbon will be there. By pressing pins on ribbon, the text or images are printing on the paper. This is the mechanism of the dot matrix printer. Thermal printer pushes electronically heated pins against heat sensitive paper. Thermal transfer printer print head heats and melts the ink of the ink ribbon to print the dot composed character on normal paper. It is also a impact printers. It is also contains a ribbon, but their head is used to, whereas dot matrix printers, the head is used to press ribbon. Here heated pins compare with the dot matrix. Here the thermal printer pushes electrically heated pins against heat sensitive paper. Thermal transfer, such heat can be transferred text and prints on paper. Print head heats and melts the ink of the ink ribbon to print the dot composed character on normal paper. This is about the thermal printers. For the large printing purpose, that is plotters and large format printers are using. For the large size of paper, or generally we are observing flexis. Flexi printing is also comes from the computer. To print such flexi, it needs a printer. Such large printer will be considered as a large format printer or platters. So different type of platters and large format printers are using for different purposes in printing. Here it is used for high quality drawings such as blueprints, maps, circuit diagrams and signs. Here the platter may be used blueprint to construct a building, to for the layouts purpose or for drawing purpose, mission drawing purpose. Generally that can be designed through a computer, but when you see or when you observing, when you identifying or thinking about that such drawing, if you need a copy, that can be taking as a blueprint through by using a plotter or large format printers. Especially these are used for maps purpose. That may be a village map, that may be a country map, that may be state map, etc. For maps purpose also we are using plotters and large format printers. Then other pen plotters, electroplastic plotters, large format printer, photorealistic quality color prints, etc. are used as large size of prints. Then other impact printers are printing mechanism strikes paper, ribbon and character together. Near letter quality used for multi-part forms, strikes through multiple layers of paper. Just discussed about the earlier now, that is about dot matrix printers. In addition to that, other impact printers such as printing mechanism, strikes, paper, ribbon and character record together. These are also near letter quality used for multi-part forms. These strikes through multiple layers of paper. Then audio output devices. Until now we observe that display mechanism, that is text, images, etc., as well as printing on paper, printing on different devices, that is printers and visual display units. At the same time, when you are recording a voice, or if you want to extract voice from different sources, such voice can be get in the form of output such as sounds. For that purpose we use output devices. They are produce music, speech or other sounds. So it needs a sound related device. It's a related software, nothing but sound drives. It also includes the computer also includes sound card and maybe speakers or headsets for the audio output devices purpose. Then voice response system. Simply the speakers or any other device which produces voice, all such system is called voice response system. Voice response system enables a computer to talk to a user. Has an audio response device that produces audio output. Such systems are of two types: voice reproduction system, speech synthesis. Simply it is saying that voice response system, what it is doing means, the device which is under part of the voice response system, it takes voice from the user and transfer into the computer, and again it is storing and response with the device which is produces output in the form of sound. So this mechanism is the voice response system. It is also known as audio response system. It needs audio response device that produces audio output. Here two types of such systems are using. One is a voice reproduction system and speech synthesis. We'll see these two. Voice reproduction system produce audio output by selecting an appropriate audio output from a set of pre-recorded audio responses. Now this class contains voice reproduction system. Now my class is recording. Once it is saved and uploaded to different sources, from the such sources the users are opening it and listening, that is text, images, video as well as audio. So that means there at the destination part, the sounds or audio listened by others, that is responding, it is recording and responding to other sources, other destinations. Here applications include audio help for guiding how to operate a system, automatic answering machines, video games, etc. That means the voice reproduction system having different applications. Such applications may guide how to record, how to automatic answering, how to play video games, etc. Then speech synthesizer. It is another type of voice response system. It converts text information into spoken sentences. That means if the computer having speech synthesizer, if you spell a word or sentence paragraph such voice can be converting into text format with help of the speech synthesizer. It is used for applications such as reading out text information to blind persons and allowing those persons who cannot speak to communicate effectively, translating an entered text into spoken words in a selected language. Here, both the sounds are transferring into text as well as the text again transferring into sound manner. So, the speech synthesizer allow the users to spoken such words in a selected language. It most useful for the blind persons. They are unable to read a text. Instead, they should spell out the words according to the words. The voice response system a response or give output for the question arised by the persons. That is also available in different languages. According to the language selected by the user, the voice response system a response in that language. This is the powerful feature of speech synthesizer. It is also considered as a input and output device mechanism because it is taking input and producing in the form of output as a voice. It is taking voice and responding in the form of voice only. Other output devices are data projectors, interactive whiteboards, force feedback game controllers. These are also other output devices. That is projectors. We know that LCD, LED projectors are available, and some of the whiteboards are there. With help of that interactive whiteboards, where the presentations are presenting by writing text or images or whatever, and such a lesson can be stored and it is available for uh, online mode for anywhere once it is stored and once it is uploaded to the concerned website. We'll see projector is a device that takes the text and images displaying on a computer or mobile device screen and projects the images on a larger screen so that an audience can see the image clearly. Data projectors. The device here it is there. Once it is connected to the computer, the screen will be displaying on the surface. The projector projects text to images whatever in the computer, that is projects on the screen or surface or wall. This is the facility of projectors. The projectors are more useful in presentations purpose, for different mechanisms, for explaining purpose, right? The projectors are using in various presentation purpose in video conference and other meetings. The projectors are helpful to present the text in large size, the presentations, the images, whatever the computer uh, showing, that can be projects in large size with help of the projectors. Then interactive whiteboards. An interactive whiteboard is a touch screen device reassembling a dry erase board that displays the image on a connected computer screen, usually via a projector. A presenter controls the program by clicking a remote control touching the white board. So that means it is a touch sensitive device. You can write, you can erase, and you can draw anything, and moreover it allow the users to store such presentation, and once it is stored you can see any number of times. This is about the interactive whiteboards and projectors. So more, these are the most important output devices. Here the conclusion that Without output devices, the user cannot experience the image, sound, color, and visibility of the data. Without output device, we can't do, we can't experience with this sound, color, visibility, and image. Any device that outputs information from a computer is called an output device. That may be a sound output device, that may be a image output device, that may be a hard copy, that may be a soft copy. Whatever the results we are getting with the devices, that may be soft form or electronic form or on paper, that such devices are called output devices. Since information from a computer is output in either a visual or audio format, three ways, that is electronic form, that is paper format, that is sound format. Thank you one and all to listening my this lesson.